Alright then.
Playing.
There's the
Then I can
recap
give the
post.
recap.
You can go through memory. You can go through that. Up to you.
You get bonus points if you do it in character.
Hmm.
Not actual points, but like relationship points, like friendship points.
Oh, I forgot to change the title. Let me fix that.
And considering Carmel kind of uses his own voice for the human, so yeah.
Yeah,
What
it's
are
a
you
human.
talking? Oh, human.
There we go. I fixed it. We're good. Alright, we are the live, and the title has been fixed to the proper thing, so you're good for your recap for inspiration.
Oh, okay. Uh, yesterday I woke up after having a terrible nightmare where I was chained to a slab and something was drawn into my neck. And when I woke, there was something there, and I shared this dream with three others, and uh, we seem to have somehow forgotten that we were trapped in a mead hall for the night because of some strange silver mist that's been covering everything. Uh, and for whatever reason, we've decided to try and stop it. I don't know personally, seems like the right thing to do, and we've been able to collect a lot of gifts from the town to do it, so it might be profitable. And I think we're about to set off with covering suits of leather armor and tents, which hopefully will keep us from feeling intense searing pain and eventually losing our minds in the silver mists. And we were attacked by things. Uh, it came through the front door. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, about covers everything. Get your inspiration. Yeah. So,
Heh,
it
more
was
gifts.
still late at night when you finally slew the last of the Thralthoka, although you do not know their actual title, so to you they probably just like clicker monsters or something like that. However, all is still quiet except for the ear-piercing scream of the townsfolk being captured from outside the longhouse's doors, with mist still at the entrance. What do you want to do?
All right, we're still inside. Um, and we heard them being captured. Let's see. We're gonna get into character real quick. Let me just take a swig. The lasses! We have to save the lasses!
Uh, I don't. I don't think we can go out there right now.
Uh, Walker will approach and like extend his hand towards the mist. Like we know the dwarf is there and he's like suffering, but Walker wants to try it.
So you touch the mist?
Yeah.
Alright. You immediately suffer intense pain as if your entire, well, even though it was just your touch, your entire body is aflame. You are suffering from the poison condition.
Ah! I jump back.
And the pain lingers on for about a half a minute before
Ugh.
going away.
Let me take a drink. Ooh. Ooh. Don't touch that mist, boy.
Oh, I did not see that part of it. Okay, that's good to know.
Hold on, isn't Kajak and the dwarf
Yeah,
literally inside the mist?
you were both in the side of the mist when combat ended.
Yeah. I assume we run back.
In the mist, after about 5 rounds, so half a minute, you will eventually gain the proper feeling back into your body rather than the intense pain that you were suffering from. The dwarf, who is currently not here, would also leave the mist and be a background character, for their sheet is not to be found right now. So,
I'm sure they're smithing.
yep, they're helping you out with their spirit, cheering you on, hoping you guys don't die.
Sorry. I mean, I coughed in character.
I expect a healing word when I go down.
Alright, they took the lasses. We can't go through the mist yet. So I guess, you guys gotta wait till morning. Wait till the sun clears up the mist.
Well, if we really wanted to try to chase them, which I don't want to do, we have those tents on us. We could try going through the mists in a tent bubble to the Fletcher's house and see if he's finished any of the suits.
Mighty risky. The beasts, but there might be more beasts out there. And gonna do a flip. And I guess Waka is gonna try and extend his ear to see if he can't hear any more monsters outside the mist.
Give me a perception check. Alright, listening out, you do still hear screams from the townsfolk. However, they are quieting, as if they are being dragged further
They're
away
receding?
from town. Yeah, they're receding. They're being effectively dragged further away from town, out of earshot.
Sounds like they're retreating with their victims.
With a 15, however, let me check something real quick. DMV real quick. There we go. You would hear somewhat nearby the sounds of combat.
Oh shit. Nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's also fighting.
Do you want to try it? We're
Want to-
expected to sleep in these things.
It wouldn't help us in the fight, they might destroy them. Have you saw those beasts? Those claws? They won't stand a chance against cloth.
At this point, you would hear, not so much see, because the door, while open, doesn't give you proper view. You would hear, somewhat to the north, and definitely east, a door being swung open, and the sound of something splattering upon dirt. And then you'd hear metal being sheathed, like a sword being sheathed.
Oh, the combat ended. Orca will describe like very scary. I guess Waka will yell out, "Oi! I forgot what it was. I yelled out, but I forgot what to say. Help me out, lad."
After a brief pause, how would it be a response? Is that you, Worka?
Oh, yes, I'm Orca. Knows my name.
It's good to
That's
hear you
probably
alive. It's Ilendar. There were some beasties that
That's
broke
it.
through my home, but I took them out. What about you?
Or they came through the inn. Where are we? Tavern?
The
Inn?
longhouse.
Well,
Longhouse.
yeah, they burst through the door of the longhouse. We got rid of them. Seems they're weak to the silver hour's weapon we got.
Wow, you Irish.
Well, that's good to hear. They didn't much care for the cold iron. I would be careful about the mist, though. Burns to the touch.
I
Seems to
know.
slow my movements.
Oh god, close to.
Well, so his movement, so thank God the Vogelberg isn't here.
Yeah, I looked at the mist again, and I missed the your movement speed is halved for the first round. So
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh,
So
Are the suits ready yet?
aye, I'm putting on mine right now, and I'll get you yours in but a moment.
Oh, nice. Oh, phone disconnected. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You did.
Krona.
Uh,
Curse, yet.
I think he disconnected you.
Yep. Curses.
It's fine.
Curse your cruel yet inevitable betrayal.
Oh. You magnificent bastard, I'd read your book. I love that.
Sorry about that. My computer's airplane mode triggered and I can't get it to turn off.
That's really
What?
weird.
I have 2 computers though, so I'll be fine.
Okay. Didn't know computers had airplane modes.
It's a laptop.
That
So.
makes sense. Alright. After a brief moment, you would see a figure moving their way towards the longhouse, decked out fully in this leather suit, with only their eyes really peeking through. However, they are covered in some fine glass. So, goggles of sorts. As Ilindar makes their way into the longhouse, they would shut the door and the mist would recede beneath the door's crack. Well then, seems the monsters know how to get through the doors now. He'll drop effectively 4 suits of this leather suit for everyone, but, you know, the dwarf, being the dwarf, would put theirs on in the corner.
Ooh.
Well, that seemed to work when I made my way across, so that's good. Should be fine putting that on, and we have a plan.
Once we put on the suit, I think we should go and see the herbalist. She was taken. I've heard her cries. She might have some potions we could borrow to help us against those creatures.
Aye, I'm sure she wouldn't mind, especially if we were to rescue her. Well, the place is not far. Wouldn't be too hard of a trek to get there. Are you ready?
Old. He's still wearing his suit. He's a big boy. Takes my time. I'm also doing something else. Where's it here?
Gale put on his suit after once overing it for holes.
I lied to keep track of what we're taking.
Actually, that's a bad idea, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway. He puts on his suit.
Excellent.
Boy, let's be on our way. Okay, that's not a good idea. Let me just do this.
Yes.
Okay. So you exit the longhouse, you would see the fine silver mist flowing all around as Ilindar follows you out. Luckily, it's just around the corner there.
Yeah, it was
Pretty close.
here?
It is this building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's good. I guess it's good information, I guess. Gale in the back. I guess. Like this.
So weapons at the ready. There's no telling if there are any still around.
Yep, got my short sword ready.
Ilindar's got his bow out. Arrow knocked.
Gale will copy that.
So, as you move through the streets, you notice that all is just really quiet. Like, there's not a sound of any birds, any crickets, not even the wind when you stop and think for a second. It's just completely silent. You hear a soft buzzing sound, as well as a bit, a deeper of a buzz. And then the breathing of your companions.
Buzzing sound. Do you hear that buzzing sound?
Aye,
Take a listen.
it's strange.
What will be a check to that? I guess perception. I wanna.
Give a medicine check to identify the buzz.
Oh, okay. I guess medicine. 60.
It sounds like it's coming from you, but you have no idea what would make that.
Oh. From me?
Hmm. Rounding the corner, the mist seems to get a bit thicker as your visibility is greatly reduced to only about 10 feet ahead now.
Oh god.
Hell, might want to
Alright.
link up with rope or the like.
Yeah. I think I have rope. I'm gonna give one end of the rope to our scout here.
He'll tie around his waist and tug on it a bit, make sure it's proper and tight.
Yep, give it to Gale so he can do the same.
Not tied.
I'm just gonna hold mine as well, and I guess I'm gonna hand one to Kajik once he gets down here. Oh no, where's the bear?
Hold on, I'm doing stuff that. Why? Stop doing this. I hate trackpads. Free.
Unfortunate.
We should switch places.
Switch me. If you want something from a K-Dot movement, you do it yourself.
I can't move you.
I give up. Why?
permission.
Okay,
You
fine.
can use your D-pad to move your token, by the way.
That said yes, but I still have to click to
Oh,
confirm.
cool.
That is true.
No, you don't. You can click 5. Well, press 5. If you press 5, it does it.
You're thinking yes if you're using the fucking side, numbers and arrows. I don't. This is a laptop. I don't have that.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, okay. You don't have a.
Try here. You have permission. Move him.
Alright.
While I do other stuff. Like
Fight the trackpad.
Silly trackpad. Okay, moving through the mist, tied together, all is still quiet. You don't notice any creatures at all. Inside most of the buildings, as you get within about 10 feet of some of them, you notice that the door is wide open and there are plates and spoons shattered upon the floor with signs of an obvious struggle, but there's no one indoors.
So this is the first time they've opened doors, then?
Aye. Didn't do anything like this for the past week. Seems they're learning. Or maybe this is the first time these monsters came with it. Because no one's really been out here except for those who weren't able to tell their story.
Jeez.
It's not going to be nice tomorrow morning.
Aye.
wait, what are we doing again?
We're
Making your way the
going
purple
to raid.
hut.
Yeah, we're gonna raid your stuff.
We're going to get supplies to help rescue her.
Yeah, raid your stuff.
Why did I not add? Why?
As you get to this point, the building just north of you is covered in claw marks. The door itself is broken off its hinges and shattered upon the floor as if something large and hulking, probably larger than Kayak actually, ripped it off and just tore it to shreds. There is bloodstains upon the floor, but no signs of people.
I heard her get dragged off, so we know she's alive.
Well, they've got something bigger than what we fought.
Alright.
Not good. Not good at all.
Alright, Bear. You go in first.
Bear takes up unsheathes his claymore and goes in.
Alright.
Oh, I do other stuff.
I'll follow along in a
No,
second with my short sword.
Entering into the home, you would notice obvious signs of a struggle, plenty of blood, and plenty of destroyed furniture and the door. Anything further than that would be an investigation check.
I guess we'll just step in. Let's
hold on,
investigate.
hold on. Don't hold on. Ignore me. Trying to, use Rolando like an idiot.
Bingo bongo.
Just work.
You want me to do it for you?
Yeah, do it for me. What are we doing again?
Investigation.
I'm okay. Okay, sorry, I find it finally. I hate you, Rolando.
Alright. Wurka and Gale, looking around the
Um,
chamber, you would
hold on.
Yep.
Actually, I have a -1, so whatever. Can go ahead. Okay.
you would notice something strange in addition to what's already been described. You'd find what appears to be tree sap, thick and pooling in the corner near the bedroom door, which is closed.
What's this?
Looking at the door itself, you'd see it as if it were sprayed upon like blood and has slowly dripped down and pooled at the bottom of the door. But
Does
it
it smell like salmon?
smells a bit like salmon, but mostly like pine tree.
A tree monster, perhaps. Uh,
Did the creatures we kill leave anything behind when they died?
They join the mist.
It's- Our things didn't leave any blood, so this is definitely different.
must have put up quite a fight. You mentioned there was a lot of tree sap, right? So,
Pool of it at the bedroom door.
geez. Alright, let's see what we can gather. Um,
Does her room have any spare vials?
Well, the door is currently closed, and this is the apothecary's hut.
Ah. Well, gonna reach out slowly towards the doorknob.
All right. You reach towards the
Get
doorknob.
give everyone a nod,
yep, I nod back, ready my short sword.
and I'm gonna open the door.
Right. Opening the door, you would find a what appears to be a crib smashed into little pieces with further bloodstains around the area and claw marks around the windowsill, which
Oh
has been
no.
broken open.
What?
There is a trail of this sap leading out the window, also with a trail of blood.
What happened here?
Kajak will follow the scent of blood.
The blood scent leads northwards, following this path.
Alright, Bar, let us. With our investigation, did we find any, like, potions or.
Not in this house now.
Okay.
See, the problem is, it's not. The problem with the D-pad is uh, moving the map.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Reach the map,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
just
see it.
that I hate it.
So I need to make it simple.
Well, I can't really not move him at the moment, considering the bindings.
We're being dragged along. Ah!
Do you see Kajak moving?
Yep.
Yeah, we found it.
He's never
Yeah.
stopping though.
Is he stopping now?
Once you click,
Yeah, stop.
Okay.
you'll stop. You'll drop your token on the map. Until then, you'll just keep moving.
Oh my god.
So at this point, the mist begins to recede as everything looks to be normal again. Without the mist.
I'm still following the blood trail. Still
Yep.
going where.
It is following the road out of town from the seams of it.
Well,
If I turn around, is the mist still over the town?
Yes. In fact,
Is-
give me a perception check.
I'm being dragged by the bear at all. Oh, let's see. Ooh, I got this. Let me do mine. Maybe I see it too.
It seems the mist is actually growing larger and starts to envelop the town.
Uh-oh.
Hey, the mist is coming from the town right now.
what?
I don't know. It's
What do we do?
well, if we want to chase after the people who've been taken, if we hurry, we might be able to outpace the mist. Maybe.
The area where the mist was concentrated, where you guys were just walking, seems to be purely white at this point, just completely covered in mist. You cannot see through it. It seems to be a solid wall of just silvery mist.
Alright, I guess we're just gonna follow the bear.
Follow the
Trust
blood track.
his scent of smell. Man. Lead us.
I'm trying, but I'm trying to move the map too because. No! That's not what I click. Wait. No,
It's so dark,
exactly.
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to the edge of town. You notice the town itself
Yes.
has now been enveloped by the mist, but the exterior is fine. There is no mist to be seen outside of the town's presence itself. The tracks lead, if you go to the world map, I can put you there real quick once I load it up. There we go. Okay, the tracks lead northward out of town through the woods. Or, not the tracks, the scent trail.
Towards the strange cave, or?
They seem to be just following the path.
Alright, then in that case, we're gonna hurry and see if we can't save the people, right? I mean, that's the gist. So lead us. So yeah, I guess we're gonna follow the smell.
And you're wanting to go as fast as you can, or a medium pace?
Medium.
Is the elf is an elf a ranger?
They are. So
Okay,
you got bonus.
Kajak wants to go fast.
Yeah.
To catch up to the people.
Catch up to the people. Maybe if the mist is actually growing, stay out of the way of it.
That's, okay.
Yeah,
let's go fast.
resting. Yeah.
So you rush forward out of the area of the town, begin walking through the forest, noticing that at this point the mist is only faintly around you. Their mist is around as you leave the concentrated area of the village, where there's a small border where there's no mist, but it seems to be like a donut, where there's a small little line of safety and then back into the mist.
So wait. So it's kind of a donut that encompasses the town and the area around.
Yeah, so basically, let me draw some stuff real quick.
I mean, I'm still loading. I'm still at 20. I'm 40.
Gotcha.
I'm 41.
Yeah.
Stupid last cash. It's all someone else's fault. I
I'm
don't know
here.
who yet.
So when you're loaded, I have it set up to what it kind of looks like.
I'm sure one day that last cache will reach its designation point. You go, little cache. You can make it. Dumbass. It's not making it. Is the what trail still going north?
It is going northeast at this point, following the trail.
Oh, it's going northeast. Oh. Alright, finally. What?
Alright,
Oh,
so that's the mist that's concentrated around the town, and then you have a ring. There's just no mist, and anything past that, which is this ring further on outward, is just mist, but light layer of it.
interesting. It misses the lumber cat. Huh. And that's the party. Whatever. Following the blood mist, you say blood trail. Say going northeast, so still on the road?
Right.
Or have we went off track? Also, the fuck's this map? Oh, it's just a giant fucking axe!
What's a giant fucking
Yeah.
axe?
That's a giant axe. I was like, why is everything red? Now it's
jeez.
the giant axe.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back. So, as you travel
I
for
see the
about
road.
half an hour,
I s-
something occurs.
Oh no.
Let me mark the time real quick. There we go. And let me grab some tokens from you guys, put you on the map.
Why is this just a giant axe now? Can I do this?
Alright, I'm going to copy your tokens over. Boop-a-doop-doo. Not object layer, token layer, there we go. Copy. Pasta. There you go. Oh, and let me grab Elandar's macro token real quick. There we go. So, as you get into the area, the mist around you is very fine, barely noticeable way. Like, only really Kayak notices it with their passive perception. Everyone else doesn't really. You think you're out of the mist at this point, effectively, but Kayak, who knows otherwise. However, up ahead, the scent of blood grows a bit stronger to Kayak. Pulling in the corner beneath the tree to your right there. You would, as you draw closer, you would notice that next to this blood on the tree is something blue, like a fine blue, well, dark blue paint. It just covers the bark upon the tree. And in that pool of blue paint, air quotes, there is a dagger.
Hmm.
Oh, you are on
I
the
give up. I give up.
Eastern
Yeah,
Metric
yeah.
layer.
It's just yeah. Every time I move it, it's just I move the D-pad. It just decides to look at a different direction. Let's see if I can lock it in to one direction at least.
I guess-
Top down. No, fuck you. We're gonna go
I guess
with circle.
I'm gonna poke
yeah.
the blue with my spear.
Hold on. Say so. There's a blue material on the tree trunk
Yes.
with a dagger stuck on
And
the tree
at the
trunk.
base of the tree, somewhat off from where the blue liquid is, there's obvious blood.
Blue liquid, obvious blood, and a dagger. Is the dagger Uh, bloody or does it have the blue
The
stuff on
dagger is dipped in the blue stuff.
it? Daggers, different blue stuff. What does the blue stuff smell like?
Salmon.
Oh,
Hmm. Someone stabbed one of these.
I wanna.
That's his dagger. I pick up the dagger.
Appears to be of a decent quality. Simple steel dagger.
What happens if I take one of my own daggers and stab the tree?
Do you do that?
Yes.
Take one of your daggers, and as you stab the tree's branches would all bristle as if they were being ruffled by the wind, but that's only a reaction from the tree. The dagger itself does chunk in about an inch or so into the wood of this tree, and the blood begins to, like a slime of sorts, slink up the blade.
Oh God.
Elf,
I would jump away from the tree. Ugh.
Elf, these are weird trees you have here in these lands.
That is not normal at all.
That's not normal. Well, that's simple enough. He pulls out his fucking bearded axe and he's gonna do the odd thing.
Just gonna chop it down.
Alright. So as you cut into the tree bristles, or the branches upon the tree, ruffle in the air again as if angered by what's going on, but it's
It's also cold iron. If that makes any sense.
that does change things. As the cold iron axe slams into the tree, from all around you, seeming to be coming more from your mind than anything else, you'd hear the painful cries of a woman's scream. Somewhat
What?
painful to your own senses, not just her senses. There's no thunder damage, but it does kind of hurt.
Do we hear it too, or is it just him?
Everyone.
Is this scream familiar at all, or?
Doesn't sound familiar. No.
Okay.
Do you continue chopping?
Wait, Kachin. It hasn't attacked us.
I'm terrified of what I'm thinking of what this thing is. Is there a check I can make involving Faye?
Go with nature.
Let's go with nature. Oh no, thunder may strike twice, or lightning may strike twice. Do whatever the fuck that's saying.
So you want
Let's
nature?
go with
Let's see.
nature. Screw it.
Alright, and you
Right, nice.
have lore and Fey and all that, so that's a good bonus for you. Let's see
Jeez.
here.
But doesn't matter because I'm drunk.
Alright. One of the things that you have learned, Kayak, and Warka, you never really learned this, but you've noticed it during one of your drunken bouts with some elf creature. Fae are said to bleed blue blood. While it often looks like a strange form of paint, sometimes this blood, if the Fae had time to perform one of their magical tricks, can come to life into an ooze. As for the tree screeching, either that tree's a dryad, but unable to leave its tree, or something's going funky with that tree, like some fey magic has enchanted it, or something. But they definitely shouldn't be causing screeches.
I'll relay that.
Well, Kayak taps the tree trunk with the cold iron axe and just goes, "Listen, tree. Carve out your secrets now. I won't stop chopping.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check. Someone make a perception check for me, please.
Sure.
It's a D20 plus 2, I think.
That's
Or
his.
just use
That's
the
his. I
campaign.
had. Yeah. Hold on.
Am I? Is it just for him to percept?
Everyone can make it.
Hey,
There you go.
hey.
Doesn't involve smell. How did what did I roll?
It's all roll 21.
Okay.
So, Kayak, you're the one who notices. As you make your threat towards the tree, you notice the bluish fey blood begin to contort and shift into what appears to be a face, screaming out in pain but making no noise as it kind of wraps around the tree in a, I wouldn't really say loving embrace, but in a sort of child-like embrace with its parent. As you see this face.
From what I know from Kayak's background and lore of Fae, I guess they are. It would be, I guess, intimate. Or is that unusual for this to happen?
That's weird. That's definitely not natural face stuff.
For this thing. And is
However,
this
with your
where
knowledge
the
of nature, this is perhaps one of the things that you learned last session, which is Fae
new
using the
type?
unnatural stuff to try to birth another Fae.
Oh, so this is new. And does the blood trail end here?
It continues on, past the tree, out of the map.
Well, we'll deal with this later.
I guess
Unless we stop chopping.
Doesn't seem to attack us. The dagger though.
The dagger. The dagger. He hands the dagger to the out of screen dwarf.
Alright then.
Mm.
As the
Because he
dagger
wants
leaves
to-
the
y-
tree, leaving the blue muck, the blue muck is no longer upon it.
It was a steel dagger?
That's exactly what I wanted to check with it. Is it a steel dagger or is it a cold iron dagger?
It's steel.
Oh, it's steel, then no. He doesn't give it to the dwarf. It's that simple. I mean, he does take it. Alright.
I suppose that blue stuff was trying to protect the tree?
And you do cut down the tree, right?
No.
Okay.
I did hit the tree, but I didn't specifically cut it down.
Gotcha.
We're watching your
but-
tree. Don't start anything. We'll be back.
Right.
We're basically that's how we're backing up. I
As
imagine.
you
Just
take a step
like, looking-
back, the face would return to the pool of blood upon the tree.
To the pool of blood?
The blue blood. The muck.
Ah, the blue blood.
Gail's gonna take special care for the rest of the trip to, like, not get near trees. Maybe not step on any roots, because this is just,
Yeah, avoid everything green on the ground.
Alright.
Yeah, continue the blood trail.
Very good.
Following the blood trail.
Continuing the blood trail. Let's load up the Midgard map again. There we go.
Nice.
After the next half hour, you finally reach the edge of the tree line, noticing the vast open plains and the river to the south of you. The mist is still around, but like previously, it is just a fine layer, barely visible. As you continue onward for the next hour, keep on traveling, seemingly with no creatures around. All is quiet, strangely too quiet, no sound of wind or not even the sound of the river, actually,
Oh,
which is somewhat close.
Yeah, I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know what's happening. It looks janky. And the thing is, I don't see the whole map is an X, but I do see the roads.
Yeah, the road.
You oh, you don't see
Oh,
this?
What did you? I don't know what am I
oh
supposed to
God.
see.
I'm moving the map itself.
It's just
You,
still just a
do you see?
giant. The
Do
map
you see?
itself.
Do you see my arrow?
That's- I see your arrow. I see the roads. I see the cliffs. I see the town. I see the even the trees. I just don't see the large map. So I can still functions. I can
Yeah.
still follow you guys. It's just everything's
Okay.
just
Well,
whole background is red.
for this you can look at the stream to see what the map looks like, because the stream has it.
You know,
If you're able to
I
with
mean
your
I
internet.
know
Oh God.
I'm not gonna risk it.
Oh, I think it's. Yeah, it could be just the laptop can't handle the amount of
Well, I
space.
can send you the file for next session if it's still an issue, but
Yeah, because this thing is pretty big. I'm like almost at 1.28
yeah,
gigs.
this file is
Yeah.
25 megabits, I think. The map file itself. It's pretty hefty. Anyways, I could send it now, but I imagine that's also going to cause issues. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's working, so that's just
Yep. Moving forward another hour, you continue your travels without any issue. For another hour, as you reach the edge of the next forest. Pushing into it, following the last hour, so that's another 3 hours to add. You can see up above, the sun has risen, and the mist at this point has receded completely. There's no mist around you, all is fine.
Whew.
You begin to hear the sounds of wind again, the sound of the river, the sounds of birds chirping happily within the forest that now surrounds you. Seems everything's back to normal.
and I'm still following the blood trail.
Yep.
Well, okay. Where does the blood trail lead now? Does it continue along
It's continuing
east?
on. Yep, eastward.
Yeah.
As you reach the main road, the highway as it were, you notice that the blood trail crosses the highway and into the forest.
Oh.
Where does it cross?
It crosses like that.
Just straight ahead.
Would we be aware of the map we were given earlier, so we know that this is near that cave?
I go. I look at the alley. What do you know about the cave that's near here?
Let me look at the notes for that cave and what he knows. Well, I'm told to stay away from it. I've been around the area though a couple of times. There's been a strange presence. This mist that we've been dealing with has been around that cave even before the mist started showing up, and a strange feeling of dread surrounds the place. It is said that an old hero was buried below with this beast that he fought. The cave was called Kvaindol's Cave, after that battle of his. I heard he was fighting some great serpent or dragon, perhaps.
Dragon?
I,
Oh, I'm way too sober to be dealing with a dragon. Although that would
well, that was
explain
ages
things.
ago. I'm sure the dragon's dead at this point. Like, even dragons
Boy.
don't live that long.
Yeah, boy.
What? Dragons don't live
If
around
what you're
in Blink?
saying is, if what you're saying is true, I wouldn't doubt any magical gobbledygook happening right now.
What are you listening to, brother? What you want, Randy Savage? Yeah.
That's his level of drugness. His top tier is Randy Savage.
He's going. Yeah, bro. Cream of the crop. Nobody does it better. Anyway, following the black trail, yeah.
Alright,
England.
following the trail, you reach out into the woods and travel a bit closer. Let's see, can you make it before the encounter check? No. Okay. As you get
Countered.
within a large cliff face that requires you to go around, you notice that, but the blood trail just goes right over it and begins crawling or climbing down the cliff face. However, that is somewhat up ahead, and I'm going to put you on another map.
We're almost there, lasses. Lassen? What's the plural for lass?
I think it's
Um,
lads.
It is lads.
No.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
You guys are guys.
Okay, I guess I was very much focused on following the blood trail without asking. How many miles did we travel?
You have traveled for a whole crap ton. Let me see. You've traveled for a total of 54 miles.
54 miles. Okay. Was I following an actual blood trail, or was I following the scent or
You
the
were
smell?
following a blood trail initially, and then it was more of a ascent, and then every now and then you notice like
Okay.
gloops of blue blood
Okay.
or an actual bit of blood, but no tracks.
Okay, I was afraid. Like I was thinking, 55 miles worth of fucking blood.
That'd be a lot of blood. But yeah, as you get to the next map, you notice all around you the mist begins to come in again. However, it is morning. It is midday. That should not be possible. So, you all can give me perception checks.
Perception checks. That's my smell
So
advantage.
we're in force path 2.
It would give you the advantages.
Yeah. Click this. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Perception advantage. Yeah. 18.
Colonel?
Alright, you know. Wait, you don't have proficiency in perception, Wackman?
I do. I have 15 wisdom.
Oh, and there you
So-
go.
Okay.
+4. Alright. Looking around, or in the case of Kayak, sniffing around, you gain the scent of salmon once again, coming from all directions. You would, for those who are hearing, though, you would hear a bunch of clicking sounds from all directions.
Check. Unsheathes his claymore. Seems we have a bunch of unfriendlies around here.
Yeah, I'm. Can I take out one of our torches? They're probably not
How's
gonna like
the,
this. I'm gonna take out a torch and light it.
Alright. As you
How's
pull out
the,
a torch and light it, the area around the torch seems to destroy the mist.
Oh.
So, let me grab a torch aura real quick and plop that down. Lighting, lighting, lighting. Here's lighting. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. There's the torch color. It should be at the bottom of this. Yeah, I know where torches are. Sometimes. Boop.
Whoa.
5, 10. Nope, I need that to be a bit bigger. Needs to be 20 feet. Radius. 5, 10, 50. Yep, there we go. So that area is no longer misted. However, as you look around and sniff around and begin to keep an eye on things, out from the branches all around you are these figures.
Oh, those things.
And then you guys are added to initiative, as they are not friendly.
Running headed through it. Let's go. I'll do it for Sultan too.
Please.
There you go.
And here's the ambience for this. Yeah, that is a really weird thing that you're looking at right there, Sultan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's just not lowering because its computer seems to be very old, so it can't
Mm-hmm.
handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Vrka.
I mean, the closest guy is down below. I can reach him. I think. Does my suit light prevent the slowing too, or?
Does that prevent what?
Oh, you said we're in the mist. We're slowed.
No. That's only applied if you are suffering its effects, which you are not. Your bare skin
Okay.
must touch the mist for it to suffer.
Okay. Alright then. In that case, I'll stab this guy with my short sword.
Very
Yeah.
good.
And so that's with the cold iron short sword and Nani. And
Right on.
I'm gonna give him an uppercut.
As you reach towards the creature, slashing into it with your blade. Takes the hit, but is still standing, and then you punch it in the face. As it falls down, pooling into a puddle of mist, and then dispersing with the rest of the fog.
And I will use the rest of my 10 feet to move back. If that's my turn.
Alright. Go to Elendar. They are going to knock an arrow, shoot towards the creature behind him or there, and give him a bit of shock.
Oh my god.
As some good damage right there, as the creature is instantly felled by the 2 arrows that fly forth from Elendar's bow.
Nice.
Yeah, that was 26. And missed it. And with their bonus action, they are going to fire off the one southeast, which will pierce for 6.
Oh, I didn't even notice that he's below. Wow. Good eye.
Yo, look at him, be like, oh. Yeah, he's pretty good, I guess.
Go to Thralthoka. This one is going to rush forward to there, into the light of the area. However, it had to dash to get there, and they do not have bonus action to dash, so that's where it stops. Thralthoka number 4, the one that was shot by Elendar, will rush forward out of the branches of the tree and the hiding holes that was in, and will rush towards Elendar, cutting at him and biting him. The
Oh no.
bite misses, but the claws find purchase, dealing 5 piercing damage and a con save from Elendar. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that
no.
fails.
Oh no, he's a con dumper.
Can I give him my inspiration from earlier?
Sure.
Alright, toss it on over.
Alright. That succeeds. With the inspiration of the recap, he is no longer going to fail that con save. However, he did take some damage and he's somewhat injured from that.
I now take responsibility for all of the roguish things he does.
Kayak.
I attack this guy. Yeah.
Alright.
With strong fang. So. Hiya.
Yeah,
15
cut
got
it.
a 15 hit.
Yep.
I stab him. The sword.
Stormfang rips through the flesh of this Thralthoka, but it still stands before you, barely holding on, but ready for a fight.
Really? Cold iron? I thought cold iron did like double damage to them.
Gotta love the cold iron.
Oh,
Then why are we
it
using
does. Yeah, let me fix
Yeah.
that.
I was thinking, why am I using cold iron?
Yeah, the tokens didn't say it did, and I was confused. And then I looked at their sheet, And it said yes, so I guess I just forgot to put that vulnerability on the token.
No, he's going to explode.
So yeah, he falls down dead from the blade cutting through his upper torso to his lower abdomen, cleaving him in two, as he turns to mist and evaporates into the pool that surrounds you. All right.
But that's my turn.
Yep.
I'm not gonna waste rage.
That one's dead. Right, Thralthoka 1 is going to rush forward. However, it has to dash to get into range.
Huh.
Thralthoka 5 is dead. And Thralthoka number 2. This one is going to... Let's see here, what's the closest range? Oh, that doesn't go through the tree. We're good there. You'll rush forward and will swing out at Kayak with a bite and a claw.
Yeah, both heads. Actually, let me just check one. There's a. Yeah, I take the first hits. The second hits, I use my Urson Blood ability.
Alright.
I don't want to use it right now, but fine.
Right, the attack is
okay.
completely resisted. You are good. However, the bite does
And I
hit
rolled.
you, and you suffer 3 piercing, and on the start of your turn, you'll suffer 1 bleed until that bleed's healed.
We don't have the bad guy with us, so unfortunate.
Right, that's that one's turn. We go to Gale.
Can you put the bleed thing on my token?
I can reach this guy and I can reach this guy.
Help the fucking elf. I can take care of these two. I have my weapon does do cleave damage.
Yeah, but I'm gonna steal it so you don't.
Help the elf.
Chrono.
Yes, finally. Good luck, Kajak. We're going to run over to here, get a little bit better of an angle, and Gale will pull back his cold iron arrow in his short bow and fire at Thralthoka 4.
Very good. Damage is applied for 18 as the Thoka is turned to mist as the arrow pierces its throat.
I guess the light should follow him, right?
Yeah, I'll be moving it.
Move back to here.
I mean, didn't it drop because it's a short bow?
Oh, right.
Yes, I would have
Right.
dropped it
So
there.
it'd be right there then. Still there.
Drop it. Pull a short
I
bow.
think. Do I have a fucking? I do have a.
I think there's a way that I could keep the short bow on me if I drop it, pull the arrow, draw back, and then pick it back up. But
Well,
I
the
don't do
problem is you drop it, then you pull out your short bow.
no, yeah, whatever. I mean, I already could have my short bow in my hand from.
Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
What a gosh.
Time to kill steal. So I'm gonna stab with advantage.
Alright.
Number 1,
It's a hit.
7 cold
18
iron.
damage as it takes the hit but still remains standing, barely.
Gonna punch him.
The punch will hit.
Yeah.
As it drops to the floor dead. Slain being punched to the nose.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Yulindar. What is it? He's going to step to here and ready to shoot it. Kayak.
Ready to shoot it? What?
As long as you get the kill.
I kind of don't want to. Just out of stubbornness.
Don't patronize me.
Whatever.
That'll hit.
13.
For
Oh my
26
god,
damage as the
26.
Thoka is slain.
Holy
Oh, I
mackerel.
also take 1 bleed damage.
Hmm.
Who has good wisdom? Wackman here.
Who has
Medicine
good
check on me?
Oh, I forgot to pick up a healer's kit. My bad.
Fuck!
Or did I?
Uh, do at least medicine check on me so I don't stop
Alright,
bleeding because
your
we
bleed
don't
is
have our gun.
gone as Orca patches you up.
He just put some fucking alcohol on it.
Yes, I did. I took a swig, then I put it on the wound.
And then he's sad because he wasted alcohol.
Right.
Ugh.
With the death of the Thrall Thoka, the mist begins to disperse.
The fire has an interesting reaction to the mist. I will pick up the torch. I hope you don't mind, lad. I'll be commandeering this.
I mean, I've got more, but yeah, go ahead.
Excellent.
Oh, that is interesting. Seem to be able to move in daylight.
You did mention that the cave also had the mist.
Aye. And
At least
pretty close too.
good thing we got those cold iron weapons, and good thing we know about the fire now too.
Aye. Well, do we want to
That's
climb down
the,
this cliff or to go around?
I think Gale commandeered a lantern, so I'm gonna light that up as well.
I have a lantern too. I have a bullseye lantern.
Ooh.
Okay. You guys want to stop here? Since the cave seems to be a big boy stuff.
It is story relevant, the cave.
Yes, I'd rather we have all of
Our
it.
healer.
Also,
Your healer.
even yeah, that's one.
A healer would be nice, yeah.
I'm
Sure
in
you don't want to
agreement.
go into an obvious lieutenant fight cave with without a healer?
Well, it depends. Will we get an ASI for 16?
No.
Well, I don't want to keep using this fucking laptop again, and also my phone headset is almost out of charge. So
but
That's
I
fair.
mean, next week you might.
Think about glory.
well,
if
I
any-
can't
uh,
have glory
But
if I
yeah, we
can't
could
listen to
wait.
you guys.
We could
Yeah, we'll wait.
stop for Dante.
Alright.
If
I'm
anything,
trying-
if anything, you have 1 week to buy a mouse.
I'm probably might even fucking buy just a new laptop, just something.
Just buy a
Small.
mouse.
This is not my laptop. That's the
It's
problem.
$5. You go to
It's not my laptop,
McDonald's
I have
and
to
they give you like one for free.
Whatever.
Anyways,
What kind of McDonald's do you go to? What kind of McDonald's do you have in
McDonald's have
Canada that gives
knives.
you?
that's weird.
It was a Ronald McDonald mouse. It was great. It broke like after 2 weeks, but
Okay, makes sense. Anyways, since we are down the healer and we're going to story thing, I'm gonna call it here. Stream. I'll see you next time, and all that fun stuff. We'll see what happens in the Vindol's cave. Should be pretty spooktacular. Anyways, goodbye.